Hi everyone, welcome back to the Elden Ring 100% walkthrough, where we are closing in on the end of the game. We have beaten the hardest boss already, Malenia, and we are now headed to do Malekith, the Black Blade. This boss is very, very dangerous and very hard unless you can kill him quickly. Like, Blasphemous Blade should just completely destroy him. Because he is very squishy. Like he's hard, but squishy is the best way of putting it. So when you kind of out level or you're using a cheesy weapon like this, you tend to just kind of wreck him. I want to emphasize that the world state changes when you kill this boss. The capital will be turned to ash. You will lose access to a lot of Lanedale, as it used to be. So if there's any items or equipment, I mean, if you've been following this walkthrough, we got every item that mattered from there. But if there are things you wanted to farm, for example, drops or things that might, would be easier to farm in the before we make this transition, and that's something to consider. So, with all that in mind, we're gonna do Malekith. And surprise, he's Garunk. It's so sad.
Why?
Oh, I won't skip this so you can watch it. We might actually die here because we're very low on health.
Oh, death.
You can see the Blasphemous Blade is kind of a cheesy weapon, right? Because when you get the high poise, you just kind of stand there and trade damage, but heal and do huge damage to them. So I don't know. It gets kind of boring. I'll probably mix it up in the DLC, but it's hard to resist using it right now compared to other options. We might use this weapon for the final boss, though. This is a really great weapon. Do worry we're about to die, though, because I gotta get a heal off really fast here. I'm gonna try. If he lands on me before I heal. Alright. This just wrecks him. Oh, unless of course. You kind of use the... You kind of have to control that transition, right? I went in with no mana and no health. And then was just sitting there trying to get... Yeah. What's funny is you could probably use the, claw, talisman and do that kind of jumping attack build. I think that would eat him up, too. So my recommendation for Malekith is to actually go back to the jump attacks, because it's almost impossible to get Taker's Flames off in Phase 2 in any way that will actually connect with him. He's really good at dodging them, right, and then you just tend to not really have good windows to, even do it. It's easier to just kind of jump at him, in my opinion. You could still come in here and use it on Phase 1 to push this guy really fast. So that'll push him. And then here you can get one off, maybe. just stand there. Yeah, just hit him with jump attacks. And that gets you the Malekith the Black Blade trophy.
The rune of death is unbound. And the lands between are shrouded by death's dark fate. But the flames will also burn the impenetrable thorns. Farewell it is then. You'll be Elden Lord yet.
Can see capital has burned. Oh, I think we're gonna finish at like 170-ish or so. Let's go a step here to talk to. Alright, and now what you want to do, now that we got the, you should have, so it's Landale, capital of Ash, right? So what you now want to do is go back to the Forbidden Lands, Grace, which is like here, and make your way back over. So we're going to get the Erd Tree's favor. So we're basically just turn around, come back in here. Remember, like, it's kind of like west back to Landale. We're gonna get Erd Tree's favor +2. anyone really want to kill the horse? This guy before like shoots us with arrows that do half our health. I don't know if these guys can drop this shield or not. Never got the golden great shield. Where am I being shot at from? Oh. You could, of course, just run past enemies. I try not to run past everything because this is how you fall behind in level. Where's my lever? So I usually, all my run playthroughs, I usually finish at around 150 to 170. And then the DLC, I usually like 200 to 220. I think that's about right, but I think you gain about 50 levels in the DLC if you... 30 to 50. There's a bunch of ulcerated spirits down there, which, you know, are probably weak to our fire. So we want to be careful. So, like, I think you can just kind of jump off here and then hug this wall. Because you don't really have to fight any of these kind of things. I mean, if you want to, but there's actually, I want to say 3 of them? Or there's at least 2. Because there's the one visible that you can see, and then there's another one that'll show up. Which is why we're hugging the wall. And the talisman's kind of up on the log up there. If you want to, you could kind of like prepare. So we can go back to the other grace once we do this. Since it's kind of like a, oh hey, if I go up there and I can't grace out because I accidentally summoned or got into combat. You should be able to. That gets you the Legendary Talismans trophy. And then you can just leave. So that got you. You should have all Legendary Talismans, all Legendary Sorceries and Incantations, all Legendary Ashes. You should have all of those trophies now. If you've been following this walkthrough. And that gets the Surgery's Favor +2. It's not a bad thing to have. I think I'll keep on my negation for now. It's been serving well for me. Alright, so now what you want to do is go west over here. This is just runs for the, there's like barely any loot here in this place. It's actually, you find yourself thinking, oh, I'm back in Lanedale, there's probably like a whole bunch to do. Nah, not really. Oh, I can never find this ladder. There's a ladder to climb somewhere, and I can never remember where. Oh yeah, it's up this. Okay, then you go up here. area always goes by so quickly that I don't have it like committed very well to memory. Just literally like we're like a half hour away from being done with the whole game. So there's a, you can see there's a gargoyle boss down there, but there's not really any reason to fight it. So there is a, like if we go out like this way, there's a somber smithing stone to get. But once you get it, you can just like go back to the grace. Okay, so now what you want to do from here is go south. It's just kind of silly, there's like so little to do here. You'll see like a hole. See what that message is. And then if you look down, should be kind of hard. You can see that there's like a place to drop. And then there's like, hang on, just make it so we can see. So you can see there's like another drop. And then from here, there's a beam. And you want to land on that beam, right? And then if you turn right around here, you're above the shunning ground right now. See that? It's funny because they actually made it so you can jump off and be like, you're in the actual shunning ground. That's where you came in. Okay, so now go back to the capital of Ash. Now go southwest here. You'll see the curved staircase here that is like the way forward. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of loot you can get here. Just a rune arc. So you see that curved staircase over there? It's the way up. But instead, go right over here and down this slope. Go over here. Remember, this is where Goldmask and Corrin were, like up this way, right? Remember they were here? This is where Goldmask was standing. But now look, poor Goldmask. But you've got the Mendinger and he figured it out. So now what you want to do is exit, come back in. I'll get you a set. It'll look like Goldmask. Alright, so from here, go back. It's gonna go over to like, see this giant spear. Corrin will be like over here. He can be kind of hard to notice. See, it's just kind of right here. He thinks that Goldmask didn't figure it out.
Oh, I finally
finally come to understand. The Master was nothing more than a madman, enchanted by a vain and ruinous delusion. He rejected the perfection of seeking to supplant our Look at it. The calm. Oh, I finally come. The Master was not enchanted, seeking to look at
Alright.
it.
So now, just reload again. Same principle as what we just did for Gold Mask. So it's kind of sad their story didn't turn out right. Although you did get the Mending Rune from Gold Mask, so that is an optional ending. We will cover all of the endings in the final episode, so you can see all your choices. The only one I cannot show you is Dung Eater's ending, because we opted to kill the Dung Eater. So you can watch that on YouTube or whatever. Doesn't affect getting a platinum. Okay, and now we're going to fight. I don't even count him as the boss. He's such a complete and total joke. If you've out-leveled the content like this. But we're gonna fight Gideon, who's gonna try to stop us. He's like he dies so quickly, it's actually kind of comical. So we're headed back up, right, to go burn the Erd tree. And Gideon will be in here, and this is just comical, like, he dies, like, so quick, it's hilarious. I actually think, like, 2 Taker's Flames, I'm predicting, will kill him. And he's gonna give a speech, who cares?
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring.
I guess we could give him a
Become
chance.
Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle.
That's gonna take 3. Oh, look at this play! Look at all those plays! Oh no!
In my bones,
He's just hilariously weak, right?
cannot become a lord. Not
Wanna
even
bet?
you. A man cannot kill a god.
We get his outfit. So it's now, same principle, we're going up like before. I don't know if he gives a lot of runes or anything, let's see. Oh, he kinda did, didn't he? Hang on. Maybe? Maybe? There we go. That'll do it. Let's see, we're at 49 strength. It would be fun to try to, we're gonna finish the game with like 50 of both. I actually meant to like kind of look, to see if you could actually go back down. No, they've like, oh, you can. I don't think I've ever like turned around and gone down this. There's probably nothing down there. Alright, this isn't the way up anyway. Go out this way. See if there's a ghost to talk to over here. So they talk about he talks about the First Lord returning. That's well, you'll see. Somebody's returned. Doesn't want us to go in. Doesn't want us to burn the thorns. I wonder if you can still go over there and in. Looks like you can. Just going back to the Queen's chamber again. Alright, well look, something is there. Herb tree heal. Alright, so we're now to the point of the next sort of major remembrance boss, and I want to do that in its own episode because I'm trying to give each boss, major boss, their own due here. So, one thing we're going to do before, though, we sign off, I think a good one to use is the snowfield. If you go over here, remember I brought down this mausoleum? I'm going to clone Malekith's, because Malekith has a fantastic weapon, which I might even use, just to mix it up here on the final boss. But in addition, he has the great incantation as well, which we have gotten high enough to use. I think it takes 46 fate, something really high, but we have that. So we're going to clone Malekith. So that's Remembrance of the Black Blade. And now that we did that, we can go back to the round table hold. Because for our particular build, this is great. We get the blade, and we're going to get the incantation. Both of which are great, right? So now you can actually put together like a Destined Death build. Buy his armor, like cosplay as him. But like you saw how his hits, or maybe you didn't, I can't remember if it happened, you know, in our kill because it was so fast, but like his hits will actually lower your max health, similar to what the Black Knife Assassins do. So we're good to like raise this. Oh yeah, he forgot.
I must be a blacksmith now. Could you tell me why is the round table? Why does that?
He's sad. His story is sad. Let's see if she has anything to say about it.
I see. So it wasn't just me this happened to. To think he'd forget who you were as well. I knew he'd burn himself out. Old Hugh. I think we could talk him into leaving the round table hold now. But maybe it's better that we don't. It's only proper that we respect his choice to stay. I'll remain with you. He made I'd like to return.
At least she hangs out with him so he's not alone. It's just the two of them and the bell bearing thing. Because, oh yeah, I wanted to show you this. You may not have noticed this when I purchased it. But she's basically dead, right? See how she's like sideways? Alright, so in the next episode we will take on the original Elden Lord. So, and I might do it with Malekith's Black Blade, I'm not sure. I'm gonna mull that over. So until next time,